All right. Good morning. Good morning. Over here in the Americas region for some Wednesday morning pre-work racing. Yeah, 6:15, 15 minutes till race time. Going to get warmed up. I think I'm gonna. Oh shit! You know what? My bad. I want to go back and change oil on this thing. I think I'm gonna do some warm-ups. Couple laps in the Porsche. I don't think I'm gonna race the Porsche super quick, but a little bit too unstable and unforgiving. For my own use. I know a lot of cats run it. The Lamborghini Huracan. I'm not one of them. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna try the Lamborghini. Just a few laps. I'll do like 3 laps in this and jump over in the Nissan for the race. So let's see what we can get going here. Yeah. So good morning to all. Hope all is well for you and yours is fine. Wednesday, August the 7th. Gearing up for another scorcher here in the Central Valley. Yesterday, I think it peaked out about 104. I hear today we're looking at likely 103, or rather, 107 is what I saw. That's pretty freaking hot, man. It's hella weird too, man. I was just tripping out yesterday. Early on in June, rather, when we were really having those multiple strings of hot ass days. It tended to peak out weather-wise. Well, start really peaking at like 2 in the afternoon and hang tight. Yesterday it didn't peak out till like 5, and it actually stayed that way for quite some time. Anyways, just a trippy observation. I wonder if the position of the sun is different now. So yeah, this Huracan, just FYI, is pretty gnarly to drive, man. I'm barely holding on to it. So yeah, these cats are running this car. I don't know if they're running like some different wheel settings or just hyper in control, man, because this thing is not easy. Yeah, I do believe I hear DJ Eva Walker in the background talking about today, KXP Amplifier Day. Amplifier, KXP, FYI, are the folks who donate money once a month. Myself, I'm one of those cats. Big backer of KXP, if you're unfamiliar. Definitely by far the best radio station I've ever heard in my life. Alright, I think I'm going to do a total of 2 laps in this thing. This is ridiculous, man. Starting to maybe get a little bit more of the hang of this car. I don't know if I got 8 seconds worth of handle on it, but definitely doing a lot better now. I think even Tisney rather had mentioned in his lab guide that in the Lambo, right before the spoon, he was braking a lot earlier than with other cars. This actually makes sense because I'm feeling the difference now. Yeah, this car is definitely hyper squirrely. When I first got into it, still squirrely, but man, what a difference a second lap makes. Alright, that's a 202. You know what? Let's go ahead and let's see one more lap in this car, then we'll go forward from there. So again, if you're just checking it out, deciding to give the Lambo a chance, Jesus, that was sketchy. See a lot of cats been running it. Whoa. Definitely not, for my skills, something easily controlled. Again, the cats are using this, yeah, they gotta be good because I'm not having success with it. Although, I gotta say, okay, yeah, I'm over this thing. Let's jump over the Nissan now. So yeah, last night, or yesterday rather, 3 races total over here at Suzuka. The first pre-work in the morning had a definitely less than ideal result. Specifically ran myself off the track. Got to lose some other turns. What turn was it? It was I forget what it was. Anyways, got too loose. Spun myself off. Sucked. No. Forgive me. I'm getting confused. So first race of the day, America's pre-work, America's region. I did actually very well. Started off, I believe, like P13 or 14. Worked my way up. I think I ended up finishing at P6. Yeah, had a killer race. And even though it was a strong A lobby, wasn't able to gain any points, which was surprising. But again, I was relatively satisfied with my performance, but I basically consider that a swing and a miss, right? If there's no points gained. So that was 0 for 1 right there. Jumped over into Europe afterward, early evening races, and first race, that was the one where I was having a decent beginning and ran myself off the track. Sucked. Did a redemption race after that. I think I started off P10, ended up P4. Finally gained some points. So yeah, yesterday was a 1 for 3 day. Yeah, felt good to finish off the race day on a high note. So yeah, Wednesday, it's usually if any particular course is especially challenging for myself, usually it's Wednesday or Thursday when I'm going to start, really have had some time to get better at any given course throughout the week, and if I'm going to have success These are usually the days when it's going to start. So, not saying I'm going to have success here. I'm just saying that historically, I'm going to start doing better at it. It's probably going to be about now. So, yeah, that translates into real life other than just my theory. Again, shooting for the ideal 201 for race pace, but definitely would be satisfied with 202. Thus far, I think we're looking at, if we're fortunate, a 202 on this one right here. Decent exit out of the horseshoe, but still trailing behind my previous time Ghost. Maybe we had some speed on, not even on this one. Man, I had a good exit on the speed of the last lap. Alright, we're going 2:30 till race time. So far, feeling relatively good about the current state of trialing the times. Alright, another 202, I'll take that. Not the greatest, but a solid, again, what I would consider workable for the race pace itself. Alright, now we're getting some little bit of separation right here. Get a little aggressive more on my turns. I think the key on that turn for myself anyway is to hold it in second and really kind of push it through. That little minor error right there though, definitely didn't help. Definitely a much better entrance and exit out of the horseshoe right there. I don't know if we're talking about 201 yet, but definitely closer than it was before. A little slide out right there, but still a decent exit out of there. Don't know if I'm going to have the I think I got time to finish out this lap. Okay, so would have liked to have jumped into a 201 pre-race, but 202s, I'm feeling a little bit loose. This will do. So yeah, again, good morning, salutations to all. And yeah, definitely seen the pre-race before. We had Good Racer, Weissland, Scholar Cowboy. A couple of these racers out here are the names are evoking memories, maybe of some hyper-competitive racing. We'll soon see. Yeah, all right, so to all the racers, get some success to all. And yeah, we'll see how we are able to do. We got the Nismo and the pole. We got the got some pretty fast cars out here, pretty fast racers. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Walker, thank you everyone for tuning in, for listening. This is so great. Shout out DJ Miss Ashley, producer of Early, and to Sina, putting all the information you need on all the songs you're hearing on the show at kext.org. Go see all of her hard work. And I want to say this is my first time hosting an Amplifiers Love Day. Wow.
All right, that's DJ Eva Walker. She's the best. I mean, dude, I'm gonna say this right now. Just the sound of her voice gets me fired up. It actually, her voice reminds me of an old friend, and yeah, stokes me out. She's fucking rad. Yeah, so KXP 90.3, Seattle, Washington. If you're in the Emerald City, again, 90.3 on the FM. KEX is the xylophone. He is in Paul. If you're in the Bay Area, California, you can catch him on the radio at 92.7. KEXC's in California. If you're like myself, an hour east of the Bay, and thus the radio's not an option, you can stream it on the app. Again, KEXP is in Paul. Best radio station ever by far. Right now, Eva's running her Walker Wormhole Wednesday segment where she goes on YouTube and just trips out, listening to music she's never heard before, and then plays a song that stoked her out that she found. Alright, strong exit out of there. I think the homie behind me, what kind of car he was in. Looks like the pre-rig survived that. Good on you, homie. Looks like the pre-Rick and the other homie had a difficult time in that chicane back there because they are suddenly not in contention anymore. Alright, that definitely takes some stress off myself as far as having dudes breathing down the neck. Concentrate on these guys up ahead, man, because these are still some super fast dudes. But hey, man, you know what? Right now, P3, I think I started off, what, P4? Be nice to keep podium, but, you know, if I'm able to take advantage of a potential mistake, man, and get in another position, that's what we race for, right? Again, paramount to all of that is that I'm able to keep control of my own vehicle. Easier said than done, man. So yeah, just make sure I stay hyper focused, and I think if I, again, keep my focus, keep my lines, this will, all goes well, knock on wood, be one of my better races in the America region. It's thus far, yeah, not so hot in the Americas. On this course anyways. There's definitely some courses that I feel are stronger suited to my driving style. Specifically right off the bat, I think it's Tacoma. Love that course. I always have a lot of success there. Deep Forest, I generally will have some decent success. Trial Mountain, I will definitely have some decent success. Last week's Trial Mountain, after the physics update, definitely wasn't having the normal success that I usually would, but towards the end of the week, again, even took like a 5-day break to do a road trip up to the Great Northwest, and still came back and had better success than earlier in the week. So yeah, Suzuka historically not one of my stronger tracks, but I mentioned this earlier in the stream. Generally by about this time of the week that I'll start feeling it out, right? And by this point, I've put in a lot of work, best in my qualifying time. Last night I got my previous best in the Americas region from a 2:01.4. I got it down to 2 minute 0.356, I think is what I'm at. Previous to that, I had achieved the 2 minute 0.865, something along those lines in the European region. But yeah, so which greatly helped my qualifying start position for this race today in the Americas versus yesterday. Again, I'd mentioned it's in a really strong lobby and start off like P13, 14, something like that, which is not an ideal place to start. Yeah. And even with that lame start position, again, I had a decent race. So yeah, feeling a lot more comfortable. I tell you, this GTR, if you're looking for a stable car, this is one of those courses where I heard of streamers talking about, hey, use this car for the qualifying, but this car for the race, and I really understood that this week. This GTR, a lot slower than the other cars, but a lot more stable. I was telling my coworker yesterday at work, I would compare it. I'm like the tortoise and all these other fast-ass cars, the Lambos, the Porsches, and Mercedes. They're all the Ferraris, man. They're all the hares, man. Yeah, so I was definitely running my fastest times in qualifying in the Porsche, but come race time, I find the GTR to be much more stable. So again, if you're looking for a solid car race time, I highly suggest the GTR. Another coworker of mine mentioned yesterday that he finds the Hyundai to be very stable as well. I tried that early in the week, time trials, didn't work out for myself. It was very, very early. Well, early in the week, 2 days ago, Monday. So I haven't tried it since then, and I don't know. I might revisit that. But as of right now, yeah, my go-to race car, Porsche, Mercedes. I ran both those Monday in races. Just found them to be too squirrely in race conditions. But definitely by far a lot quicker pace for qualifying. So yeah. Yeah, this race, man, a lot of really just surviving, man. With the physics update went into effect. God, what, about a week and a half now? 2 weeks now? No, it's about a week ago, maybe. Anyways, yeah, controlling the vehicle is a lot more challenging. Again, for my skills, some people, you know what I gotta say, man, I follow a lot of some of the fastest drivers in the world, man, on YouTube streams. And even these guys are like, yeah, shit's difficult now, man. So if even these guys are having a hard time, you know, shit has changed, which is rad, man. It just really goes to show how quick those high-rated drivers are. I heard one streamer make the comment that we're really going to see the division, the skill difference between, for example, like the C and the B raters versus the A rated racers versus the A plus racers, right? I'd mentioned before I held an A plus rating ever so briefly about 3 months ago. I think maybe I held it for about a week. Yeah. Once I moved up to that class of lobby, yeah, the races definitely got exponentially more challenging. So, but yes, and I've held on to this A rating got quite some time now, quite a few months. All right, fucking podium to start the day, man. I can dig it, man. Wow. Yeah. Now, 7 seconds behind the leader, so kudos to that wicked Max base. Killed it. Zero GT was definitely breathing down my neck a lot of the race. Nicholson, the Neo, the Filmist, Chef Rose, Scholar Cowboy, Boat Racer. Yeah, hyped. And the clean race bonus? Fuck yeah, I'll take it, man. Great way to start the day with some endorphins flowing. Fuck yes. Alright, let's, looks like a lot of these guys have already bounced out. Neo, Flavino, Nicholson. Yeah, the pre-Rick, I think he was started P2. Who was the other guy? Yeah, he was in the Hurricane, man, you know. I say, dude, it's a fucking squirrely car to drive. So yeah, fast cars, but squirrely, difficult to control. Okay, so hey, on that note, 6:45, I gotta start getting ready to head out to the job. If you stop by and check out the stream, thanks for showing up. If you didn't, you're gonna check it out later. Cool. You know nothing about my page, man. That's all good because there are a ton of fucking rad streamers out there, man. So check them all out. Right off the top of my head, I'm gonna say Digit. Check out Tidgney. That's TIDGNEY. The YIL Sim, I think it is. Yil Sim. High Octane, Super Sick, Hauko, Chris Hauko, HAWCO. Yeah, a ton of streamers out there. Arius, a lot of information out there to gather with the racing and improve your times. And just, yeah, trip out, man. So, again, stop by, cool. Peace to all. Fuck war, man. We don't fucking need that shit, man. Fucking stop fucking killing people unnecessarily, man. Fucking human race. Be fucking cool, man. Yeah, so peace to all. Love to all. Stoked to all. Whatever you can do today, go out and fucking get it. All love for you and yours. On that note, I'm out. Peace.